This is far too common in cricket training. I'm going to teach you in this video how to use a bowling machine properly. I see so often where kids and parents of kids try and use the bowling machine, which is a great training aid, but they're not doing it properly. One of the biggest issues I see is when players turn the machine up way too fast and they can barely even lay bat on ball. The bowling machine is one of the greatest ever inventions for cricket training and for batting, and it allows you to get repetition and volume in, but only if it's used properly. I've seen so many professional cricketers train with a bowling machine where they don't put it up too fast and they're trying to focus on moving late and compact and really honing their skills by keeping it slow. I often see young kids come into nets and they turn it up as fast as they can and they barely lay bat on ball. And what does that do? It ruins their confidence and it doesn't build any skill. It makes them frustrated, it makes them lose enjoyment of the session. And often I'm in one net with a professional cricketer and we're doing underarms or we're doing really slowish bowling machine, and kids are in the other net trying to ramp it up as fast as they can and they're getting absolutely nothing out of it. So this is what you should be doing. So when I'm working with even professional cricketers, I usually keep it at around 60 mile an hour and we try and then put it in a zone or an area that they're wanting to practice. If it's full, they're wanting to work on their straight drives or their cover drives, or we go short, we do back foot punches or cuts or pulls, but we're not going too fast. And then maybe they want to put it up a little bit if they want to challenge themselves a bit. If you're doing short balls and you're wanting to practice against really fast and you're competent, you've done your foundational work first, you've started with underarms and then you've progressed into using the bowling machine, well then yes, maybe you are trying to get it faster when it's short. But when we're grooving our front foot, we really want to keep it a bit slower, we want to hold our shapes, we want to move late and then accelerate. So we're starting at about 60 and we're going to make the player wait, be still, and then move and execute their shots. Shot. Shot, boy. Lovely, mate. One more. Shot, boy. Good batting. So when we slow it down like this, the player can actually start to improve their skills. They can get more competent, which leads to feeling a bit better, and they're actually training what we're here to train. They're training, they're getting repetition, and they're improving their skills. Another thing that I see so often is where players leave balls on their pitch, which what does that do? It distracts you and it's dangerous. Having a ball on your pitch where another ball could land is dangerous and it distracts you. You start to think about that ball and you're not thinking about the ball that's coming. So it's really, really important. I see kids do it all the time. And I watch from the other net and I tell them, get those balls out of the way. Make sure you keep your pitch clear so your mind can be clear and you don't get hurt. Lovely batting, Jackson. At Cricket Mentoring, we talk about the learning zone versus the performance zone. And this is where you use the bowling machine in the learning zone, where you're trying to grow and groove your game. You're thinking about things, you're quite conscious, you're making adjustments, you're thinking about the movements, and we're taking away a lot of the decisions that happen when you're facing bowlers or you're facing sidearm. So here, it's about being conscious of what you're doing, you're trying to grow and groove your game and learn as you go. Shots, there it is. More side on. So guys, I hope you're able to take this information and go away and use the bowling machine properly. Don't try and do it for your ego. Don't try and see how fast you can go. You can keep upping it a little bit here and there, maybe to test your defense or whatever, but if you're wanting to use the bowling machine properly, get to a speed where you can comfortably execute your skills. It's about repetition. And then if you want to challenge yourself for speed, that's about your decision making. And can you make a decision and move fast? And do that against the sidearm. Do that against bowlers. Challenge yourself for pace against them and use this amazing training aid, a bowling machine, to grow and groove your technique, which it's been designed for. I hope you've enjoyed this video, legends.